And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And a fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Watch the curve. Watch the curve. Hey, watch it.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And he is going to lose yardage here. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds. And this remains a 5-point game.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Carlton Davis picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
They'll take over.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Ball carrier.
Clayton Fedulum there on the stop.
20-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Complete to
Amari Cooper with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Chiefs 19, Buccaneers 7. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. And that's complete to Jesse James. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
With the score, Chiefs 19, Buccaneers 7.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Buccaneers.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Cousins gets this one to Hill. And he gets it down to the 32. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or tracksman? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. That's complete to John Ross. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Carr now on first down. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. This is White on the screen. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down, Kansas City.
On play action, it's Carr. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the Buccaneers' 27-yard line.
Six yards left on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Looking for the end zone. And caught by Cooper for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to number 19.
Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Buccaneers, 14. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. And the lead is down to 4.
Makes the score Chiefs 25, Buccaneers 21.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now a play fake. Carr. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. Following the interception, Cousins. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Cousins.
William Golston. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And going deep for Hill. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Chiefs 25.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That catch good for only a couple.
It's second
To
and
throw again on second down. Carr.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, now Carr. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. From the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on first down is Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And now it's second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Carr will try it again on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Throwing his Carr on third down. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. John Ross in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, and maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And he whips that one incomplete there. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Bradley Roby there defensively.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler. Routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill. Becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
39. Buccaneers. 30.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
I'll tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. stepping up. He's going to keep it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys are able to regain the lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 43, Chiefs 30.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the 3rd quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what is...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong. It's hard to get back that good feeling.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Tampa Bay. There, a gain of 13.
At the 23-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kerryon Johnson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And this one through the uprights and good.
The score, Buccaneers 50, Chiefs 39.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had that lead, looked pretty comfortable in the first half, maybe got a little bit overconfident because that's gone now.
Almost takes us back to being kids, doesn't it? Because I know at some point your dad did the exact same thing mine did.
Okay.
It's okay to be confident, son, but overconfident, that's not a good thing. And that's maybe what we saw here. They thought they had this thing in hand, had full control, and guess what? They've got to find a way to get back to where they were before.
Do you think Papa Davis and Papa Gardner would get along?
I think they'd get along just fine. And you know something? They'd still be giving us advice.
Absolutely. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And Tate's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Golden Tate.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Chiefs.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Open man is Ross, complete.
Carr's pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr looking deep for Jennings. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And he is all the way up past the 25. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Throwing is Cousins. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill ties LT with his 31st touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Daquan Jones on the stop. A 3-yard pickup.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
The ball carrier.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that's knocked away and incomplete. That was the safety Taylor Rapp right there on the coverage.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs. And sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Got a man. It's Ross, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Complete to
Golden Tate with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Cousins. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And my goodness, another interception. Duke Dawson picks it, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Cousins to throw it. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. The first down carry here for Johnson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
They go to Johnson again. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Extra point good by Prater, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off in his own 47. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
It's a pickup of
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me,